All right, welcome back to the channel. I'm TC. This is a weekly channel covering key games across the Southeastern Conference and the Atlantic Coast Conference. I also cover my South Carolina Gamecocks. If you're interested in this type of content, please consider subscribing. This is week 8 in college football. We've got the Oklahoma Sooners at the South Carolina Gamecocks. Oklahoma's record of 5-1. Coming off a loss to Texas in the Red River rivalry. Game that John Mateer came back off an injury to play. I don't know if he forced himself back into action too soon or not, but he actually looked human in this game. Texas got a lot of pressure on him. Made him, I think he threw 3 interceptions. Oklahoma is averaging 29 points per game. Mateer has thrown for 1,400 yards. He's rushed for almost 200. He's also their second leading rusher, which is not a good thing. He's thrown for only 6 touchdowns and he's had 6 interceptions. He's been sacked 9 times. That's not a good touchdown to interception ratio. Uh, they average 266 yards passing and only 122 rushing. I think they've struggled to run the ball. The running back Torrey Blaylock has rushed for 290 yards, 3 touchdowns. Wide receivers Isaiah Sitagna, 420 yards, 3 touchdowns. Their second leading receiver is their tight end, Jaron Kanak, 350 yards, no touchdowns. And another receiver, Dion Burks, 339 yards, 2 touchdowns. Their defense is outstanding. They're very good at getting pressure on the quarterback. Pretty good pass defense. They struggled a bit against the run against Texas. South Carolina, on the other hand, 3-3, coming off a road loss to LSU. A game in which they struggled as they have all season offensively. Their offensive line is bad, terrible. They have tons of pre-snap penalties. They can't sustain a drive of more than 40 yards without having penalties put an end to the drive. They've also got some injuries on the offensive line now. They can't run the ball. Um, it's just a terrible offensive scheme, bad play calling. They're averaging 22 points per game, which is skewed because they've got like 6 defensive scoring touchdowns and several special team touchdowns. 194 yards passing, 115 rushing. Lenore Sellers has thrown for about 1,000 yards, only 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He's been sacked 19 times. Their running back, Rashul Faison, 231 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns. They can't figure out who they want to play at running back. I think they should be playing Matthew Fuller, who had a big run against LSU, but I think after he scored that big touchdown, they only got about 5 carries after that. Wide receivers, Dre Jacobs, 341 yards, 2 touchdowns. Nick Harbor, 230 yards, 1 touchdown. Nick Harbor hasn't shown up in 3 or 4 games now. So South Carolina isn't doing anything well offensively. It's got to be one of the worst offenses in the country. The only way that they have a chance of winning this game is if their defense gets some turnovers that they turn into touchdowns, defensive scoring touchdowns, or special team touchdowns. They have to win the turnover battle. That's the only way they've won 3 games is by punt returns for touchdowns and defensive takeaways for touchdowns. I don't think anything's going to change going into this week. Uh, I expect offense to be totally inept. Uh, I think Oklahoma's defense is going to get to Sellers. He looks very frustrated. Uh, I think Oklahoma could win this game by 2 or 3 touchdowns. But anyway, there it is. We'll see you next week.